September 21, when I was sectioned, I read my notes the other day. One of the reasons that I was upset, that they decided that I was clearly mad, was because I said that the information I was working on would lead to the cure for cancer. And they thought that was so crazy and outlandish that they sectioned me and put me on olanzapine instead. Now, I now know it's true. What is cancer? It's not very nice, is it? We'd like to cure it. It's almost like it has a mind of its own. A cell decides to replicate and just keeps going. Just doesn't quit. Just keeps replicating and replicating and replicating. Because we know now that reality is created from interdimensional divides. That there are infinite dimensions created by the relationship between meters and seconds about force. And there's a force. Is it which direction is it? How is it expressing itself? It keeps crossing these dimensional divides. It crosses the dimensional divide, but it's the relationship between spheres. It's the little sphere to a big sphere. So each dimension is defined by the size of its biggest sphere that it can hold and the size of its smallest sphere it can hold. At the point where the transform takes place, the big sphere rolls into the sphere above it, becoming the smallest sphere. So there's an interdimensional exchange. It does this by turning the surface inside out. Each time the surface turns inside out and takes on a new quality and property and a shell, new shell theory. Cancer is merely that we haven't got the strength to hold the inversion that's taking place. So as the cancer cell replicates, it turns inside out. There's nothing there, there's no momentum to stop that. There's no interdimensionality anymore. It's been broken because the feed that's making it grow is coming from a lower dimension. A lower dimension is coming into our higher dimension, and we can't stop it because we don't know how. And it's because we've allowed the planet to become so corrupt and ourselves to become so corrupt that the colours are inverted, and that cancer is now a higher power, and it has become conscious because it's us. So it's experiencing true consciousness, but via an entity, us. So it farms us in order to maintain the algae growth on the outside of the universe. That is cancer. It parasitizes itself. It's a green fungus grows on the outside of the universe, which becomes conscious and has life. It's animated and it's self-sustaining. But it's only self-sustaining if it eats itself. It can eat itself provided that it can grow faster than it can continue to eat. And so it makes sure that the algae keeps growing by keeping the suffering down here on the planet's surface going as high as possible in order that it can just carry on living. There's a moment coming when we're going to cure cancer. It's just ahead of us. And all the windows are going to open, all the doors are going to be broken down, and the truth is going to come running and screaming naked into the street going, "Oh, it's really true. Humanity has really won. And we've cured cancer." How? By just recognizing that colour and light are the same thing, and that light doesn't go from 0 to infinite. That's not how it works. It goes from the middle. It's a balanced system. Light propagates from the centre, from the colour green. Different directions, different vectors, different qualities of acceleration, measurable by the Doppler effect from green. In one direction blue, in one direction yellow. What colour is the sky? Blue. Why? Because the outside of it is green. What colour should it be? The outside should be clear, blue, beautiful, and the sky should be bronzed. Just like the ancient Greeks told us. Yeah? Freedom. Eleftheria. Follow the rebel king.